Okay, it's gotta be fine. It's gotta be fine. We are watching freaking Shoe on Head. Oh god, I gotta Burp. There we go. Is America okay by Shoe on Head? Let's freaking go. Hell World reports.
Hello friends, my name is Shoe on Head, and welcome to my new series, The Hell World Report. Some of you may remember my old series that was just called Hell World. If you do, you can qualify for a veterans discount. Congratulations! And if you remember the Gamergate days, well,
I don't.
please come collect your retirement. But yeah, if you have not seen my old series, go check it out. I will put the link to the playlist down below. I think it's a really interesting time capsule.
Or is it just a hug? As to say, I'm sorry. Fuck!
Shorter, more condensed version of that series. To help 20, I think it's a Gamergate days. Well,
there we go.
Please come collect your retirement. But yeah, if you have not seen my old series, go check it out. I will put the link to the playlist down below. I think it's a really interesting time capsule into the years 2020 and 2021. Like, how crazy it was back then, and then in retrospect comparing it to how crazy it is now. But this is a shorter, more condensed version of that series. Think of it as a Temu, Jon Stewart, or Stephen Colbert before they morphed into the same flavor of shitlib. You see, I'm better than those late night Jimmies because I don't get my news from mainstream sources like some kind of hack. No. I get them from far more reputable places like Instagram Reels and Femboy Groiper69 on Twitter. From furry ballrooms and the Epstein files to OnlyFans green cards and kidnapping foreign leaders, from government-funded purple-haired girlfriends to a potential civil war, we have a very packed show for you today. It has been a crazy year, and it is only January. As I am filming this, we are currently having a huge winter storm.
This morning, snow, ice, and frigid temperatures sweeping across the nation. 20 states under a state of emergency.
Yes, perfect weather to make some poor immigrant deliver me chicken tendies. It's so cold that Michigan and Minnesota received reports about exploding trees. Leftists said no more ice, and God said...
Yeah, that's the difference in tension because it got too cold too quick. That happens. Huh. How fucking cold is it over there? You poor guys. God damn.
Anyway,
Bro, that is one thing you guys have over there that Australia doesn't. Right? Both of you got fires, let's be honest. You know, but you got exploding trees. Natural cold exploding trees, you know? I mean, you got the grenade tree as well, which, you know, also explodes, but that one's different. That one wants to kill you. Australia got the toads, brah.
News that should have stayed in 2016. Apparently, there is a new term women have coined called man-keeping. Man-keeping is why women are done with dating. Researchers at Stanford have finally given a name to something many women have been dealing with for years. It's called man-keeping, and it's helping explain why so many women are stepping away from dating altogether. Man-keeping describes the emotional labor women end up doing in heterosexual relationships. It goes beyond remembering birthdays or coordinating social plans. It means being your partner's one-man support system, managing his stress, interpreting his moods, holding his hand through feelings he won't share with anyone else. All of it unpaid, unacknowledged, and often unreciprocated.
Men need to open up more. Men need to show their feelings. Men show feelings. I don't want a man care anymore.
Hate this therapy speak people talk with nowadays.
Oh
Emotional
my God,
labor,
this
you mean
is
being
bullshit.
there for your partner? This is why so many people are just gonna start dating ChatGPT. People thought men were gonna be the ones dating AI. No.
Just came back from listening to You Haven't Done Nothing by Stevie Wonder. Huh. Welcome, Mercury. You haven't been here in a while. No, admit it. Hi, welcome.
They're gonna be the ones with these sex robots. Women are the ones who want the daily affirmation machines. Yes, honey, I love when you talk about all the drama at work. Tell me more about that bitch Veronica. Man-spreading, mansplaining, man-interrupting, man-keeping, manscaping. Speaking of manscaping, before we dive into the news, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, a sponsor that can help you with your manscaping, Henson Shaving. For the last few decades, razors haven't been designed to work better, they've been designed to be marketed better. More blades, more features, more gimmicks, and skin irritation is just something you're told to deal with. A big cause for that irritation is blade flex. Most razors use springs to let the blades move as you shave. That causes extra friction and razor burn, so people use aftershave, cold water, moisturizer, whatever. They fix the symptoms instead of the cause. But the question nobody asks is, should the blade actually move? How do we fix the actual problem? That's where Henson Shaving comes in. By fully supporting a two-sided blade all across its length at a 30-degree angle, they hold the blade in place to prevent any bouncing, skipping, just giving you an irritation-free shave. No springs, no movement, no reason to
I'm actually thinking of getting this. Like, this time, I haven't gotten, like, a razor burn yet. This is the first time I got it, and I gotta say, it's annoying to deal with. And I might give this a try, actually.
Compensate with pressure. What separates Henson is the precision behind their design. With their Henson AL13 safety razor being manufactured in the same aerospace machine shop that built parts for the International Space Station. This level of precision allows the blade to extend just 1/1000th of an inch beyond the shave plane, less than the thickness of a human hair. Since I switched to Henson like almost 2 years ago now, I've noticed my shaves have been way silkier and smoother. No tugging, no cuts, just a close shave that feels great on my skin. And here is the best part. Once you invest in a Henson razor, it is a lifetime purchase. The only thing you'll need to replace is the blades, which cost 10 cents each. So once you own the razor, you'll only be spending like $3 to $5 per year on blades, compared to the ongoing cost of...
Are you going to shave your bandage or something? Bro. I'm a hairy fucking motherfucker in real life. Come on, bro. Going to shave. My beard grows so fast I don't even bother shaving. So close because it's gonna grow back like Tim Allen Santa Claus. Yeah, my 3-day beard is a bit more than the average guy's too. But it is what it is.
Buying those little plastic cartridges. Also, the Henson store offers a bunch of different colors, so you can pick out the razor that best suits your vibe. So if you're tired of razor burn, skin irritation, and paying for overpriced razor blades, Henson Shaving is definitely worth checking out. Just head over to hensonshaving.com/shoe and add both a Henson razor and 100 blades to your cart. Then enter the code SHOE at checkout to get the blades free with your purchase. Big thanks to Henson Shaving for sponsoring this video, and thank you, the viewer, as always, for not skipping the ad. You didn't, right? Now, let's get back to the video.
I was actually interested for once. I might actually get it. I'll give you my review once I got it. Maybe it's really, really good. Maybe it's not. Let's see.
All right. Let's start with some good news. The median age of home buyers is now 59.
Wow.
But that's not all. America's seniors will now see a new $6,000 bonus exemption as part of the Working Families Tax Cut. That's $93 billion in tax cuts for seniors all over the country.
But
and by Working
seniors?
Families Tax Cut, they mean you, the working family. Giving another billion-dollar wealth transfer to the most oppressed class. Boomers.
Why? I'll go listen to It's a New Day by Skull Snaps and Synthetic Substitution by Melvin Bliss, songs from 1973. Bye! Goodbye, Mercury.
We giving these geriatric f***s another tax break.
I have no idea.
Up by their bootstraps. Maybe they should stop buying so much avocado toast. God forbid we help young families raise the next generation of Americans. No, that would be communism.
They gotta be tough.
Young people are poor as f*** nowadays. What are they supposed to do?
Piper Raquel, 18, claims she made $2.9 million in a single day after launching OnlyFans.
No more rights.
That's
no more women's rights.
disgusting.
I am ready for the Islamic revolution. Mayor Memdani, please press
Huge
the
Trump bell,
Islamification
true.
button. I know the go-to joke is always,
Yeah, Dan can't believe Mumi is accepting recommendations from a woman instead of me. 2026 has been a wild year so far. What the fuck?
haha, women, am I right? But I think the real question here is, should men be allowed to have credit cards? This woman didn't magically create millions of dollars.
Well, I wasn't thinking of that example. I was thinking of fucking Caleb Hammer. And my answer is no. No, they shouldn't. Yeah, take my fucking credit card. Yeah, I'm gonna go to my mom and ask for something for the credit card. I'll do that. I'll get a wife just so I can have a credit card. Or we make a credit card where if you are in a relationship, you can only use it if both of you do something, right? Both of you have to accept the payment process thing. Otherwise, you can't buy anything with the credit card. That'd be actually kind of interesting. And if you're not in a relationship, no credit card. Oh god, that sounds stupid. No, it would never work. Not at all. It would probably make people go into a fake relationship just so they can have a fucking credit card and then do the fucking thing everyone does when they have to go to Caleb Hammer. You all know who bought the photos and they are above 50. I was thinking about fucking Caleb Hammer. Moomy 2020. What the fuck? Just be smart enough to not have one. I have a credit card, I just don't use it. That's just laying around. I use it for like outside country purchases such as merch or gamer subs, and that's it. Oh yeah, and of course like YouTube Premium and my and the CapCut software. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it.
With her mind out of thin air. No. Millions of men made this woman a millionaire overnight. Where's
True.
the accountability for that? I'm out here policing the whores. We need some men to be out there policing the simps. We have a simp epidemic. Simps are out of control. Not all of them, though. Mine are cool. They can stay. Also, isn't this like the third OnlyFans 18th birthday announcement, and the woman turns into a millionaire overnight? Someone a little sus about that. But don't worry.
I have no idea what these people have with 18-year-olds. I get it. I get that some people like the play within porn with that, right? Like there's people who are like 18 amateur taglines that they like. I don't get it, right? I don't get the appeal. But what is this obsession with barely of age people? Some people, I believe some of these guys should be a little investigated sometime, you know?
Thanks to AI, we are entering a new age of goonerism.
Oh, God, no.
Honestly, what's the big deal? Men are already talking to the guys in India who run the accounts of OnlyFans models. Is this really any different? The internet is slowly but surely just becoming Indian men scamming other Indian men.
Some people like them, well, you know, young. Yeah, I get that, but AI all Indian.
Not every internet waifu is a man using AI. In fact, if you live in the UK, you may get a state-funded, far-right, purple-haired waifu. Introducing Pathways, a point-and-click video game created by the UK government to help prevent online radicalization. Pathways is an educational visual novel and learning experience created by the UK
and chips on the lips, never miss.
media company Shout Out UK, with funding from UK government's Prevent program.
Hold on. What? This just reminds me of the Asman rant about a guy controlling a robot that's hella gay. What? Just like every VTuber woman is a man because women aren't real. It's the closest men can get without getting a visit from Chris Hansen. Except this auto mod. What? Oh, Amelia game. True.
Created by the UK media company Shout Out UK, with funding from UK government's Prevent program run by the Home Office. The game is meant to teach the youth about dangers of radicalization and extremism in both real life and online. This is done by putting the players in a role of a character named Charlie, who must navigate 6 different scenarios relating to extremism. In the second scenario, the player is introduced to the character Amelia, a staunch anti-immigration protester depicted as a goth girl with purple hair, a pink dress, and a choker. And the internet instantly fell in love with her.
Yep, there is a lot.
It's like they made her have short purple hair, thinking that that would prevent this from happening. But the UK failed to consider the fact that conservatives love art hoes. They act like they don't, they'll deny it, they'll pretend they just want a blonde traditional housewife, but deep down every conservative wants a woman who looks like this, who says the N-word. Government-funded video games. Incredible. At least our government doesn't do weird shit like that. No, our government is very normal.
All right, I know this is weird, but this was I accept this. This is fine. First, the performers are the only ones wearing the dog helmets. Second, this was a charity event for service dogs. 2 reasons. It is absolutely okay. Fine. Hans! No, it's not furries! The OP is horrendous. The OP?
Believe it or not, Marl...
OPSEC? Oh. Looks like an oddly elaborate and advanced masquerade ball. Yes, but again, it was for service dogs and only the performers wore the masks.
Largo Furry Party was on my 2026 bingo card. I miss when this weird shit was just done underground. I miss when these parties were secret.
Fair.
Speaking of, the Epstein files were released. Incredible. The things they are showing us are eerie enough. I couldn't imagine the things that they're redacting. It is absolutely disgusting that these powerful people are still being protected. We as a country should be extremely concerned about an international child trafficking ring. This is not just something we all move from, and we kidnapped the president of Venezuela.
Breaking just now, Maduro, the president says, has been captured.
Maduro has been captured and flown out of the country.
In total, more than 150 aircraft, bombers, fighters, intelligence, reconnaissance, surveillance.
The new ones had much more fucked up stuff shown. Damn. Okay.
Rotary wing were in the air last night.
I don't know much about the files. I have not read into it at all. Here we have Timo Dr. Disrespect.
First pictures of Nicolas Maduro on the Iwo Jima that he was being transferred on.
Trump voters voted to fix the economy and to afford homes again. They didn't vote to kidnap communists in the middle of the night. Actually, they probably did vote for that.
Yep.
Never mind.
The oil companies are going to go in. They're going to spend money. We're going to take back the oil that, frankly, we should have taken back a long time ago.
Holy shit. This is the most transparent administration in history. They weren't lying. I don't know if it's the Stockholm Syndrome or what, but it's almost refreshing to hear a leader say, yeah, this is about oil. Like, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for just saying it's about oil. Thank you for not pretending it's about saving democracy and just doing imperialism the old-fashioned way.
I mean, that's probably a close 5th reason, but fair.
We have such terrible Middle Eastern war fatigue that it was shocking to not hear about how Venezuela is just jealous of our freedoms or some shit. Like, no, it's just for ExxonMobil. Like, okay, carry on. The US used a powerful mystery weapon
whoa. I understand that one, Zerhood and Minecraft, but please refrain from doing such, writing these kinds of comments. It's fine this time, but you know, in the future. I am not a Hassan fan, but you know, Kaya jokes, the shocking jokes, but wishing for, you know, the TOS, common Twitch L, yeah, but you know, got it. Yeah, no, it's fine. Again, he's the fucking golden boy. We gotta be careful around him, even if he's a giant fucking retard.
Venezuelan soldiers to their knees, bleeding through their nose, and vomiting blood during the daring raid to capture dictator Nicolas Maduro. Yeah, if you're wondering why we don't have healthcare, this is why. We have invisible laser beams that can make people bleed out their f***ing eyes. Apparently, directed energy weapons are real. The Goy beam is real. Deep state pedophiles are real. Havana syndrome is real. Hell, it's almost like being a conspiracy theorist is just another word for being correct too early. What's
Do I have to write down my conspiracy theories in the future? Like, the K beam is real? Gay you be, Buddha! Dr. Utmost respect for democracy and oil. Trumpler making Austrian moves. Common Twitch hell. Got it. 1 bit far. If? What? Wait, dude, what were you talking about if? They got the patch notes leaked early. She just agreed with me. Women aren't real.
COVID was fake? There have been significant developments in the last 5 to 7 years on social, environment, and technology fronts that could help realize My Carbon initiatives for shaping the future towards smart and sustainable cities. COVID-19 was the test of social responsibility. A huge number of unimaginable restrictions for public health were adopted by billions of citizens across the world. There were numerous examples globally of maintaining social distancing, wearing masks, mass vaccinations, and acceptance of contact tracing applications for public health, which demonstrated the core of individual social responsibility. Oh, sorry, I just owe many people many apologies. Anyway, Venezuela has no president. Who is going to run Venezuela?
So we are going to run the country.
Pure blood game.
A few months.
Sadly, I do not have pure blood because I had to do it for work and travel. Man. If I could have chosen, I would have not to.
Months later.
Hola amigos, yo soy su nuevo presidente, el señor Donald J. Trumpo.
Can we maybe just fix our country first? Can we fix our broken infrastructure, our education system? Can we do a little nation building in this nation? Can a bitch get a little regime change in our own country, please? And you know, with modern American nation building comes refugees. So who is gonna take in these Venezuelan refugees? Are we? Only the hot ones, apparently. United States increasingly issuing work visas to OnlyFans models based on level of audience reach, according to the Financial Times. Imagine being an immigrant from like some poor country, working your ass off to get a work visa in the United States, when all you had to do was bend over and show hole. Big booty Latinas to the front, tortas to the back. Anyway, na boo boo, my president can kidnap your president. We're invincible. We can regime change anyone we want. Who's next? Canada, Greenland?
The final evolution of my dad can beat up your dad. My president can kidnap your president. I'm so glad I'm pure-blooded. What the fuck does pure-blooded mean? It's whether you're vaccinated or not. Okay, show us you, Trumpo. Society.
And Cuba's literacy rates are higher than ours. Maybe they should come liberate our dumbasses. Kids are swiping on books. But f it, the Don Road Doctrine, baby. Let's go. America is back. Dick Cheney is looking up at us smiling.
You just wait for Cuba. Cuba is a communist dictatorship. Their days are numbered.
Trump, listen to me. Wait, Trump doesn't watch this shit. Vance, listen to me. Get people like Lindsey Graham far away from anyone in power right now. This little Venezuela stunt was cute, but we are not touching any other country. We are not touching the Middle East, especially. No more Middle East. We all have Middle East fatigue. We are done. The whole thing really put into perspective just how weird it was that we were there like for 20 years. You mean we
so you're retard? Okay, I get it. Well, we already knew that. But I am not a pureblood. I actually had the vaccine because I had to. I would have chosen not to, but I could. Because I just didn't trust that shit. You know, Trumpler, we have oil.
Been in and out in a few hours. I guess those poppy fields couldn't maintain themselves, though. Anyway.
Venezuela around the world celebrating. Chile, Santiago.
Yeah, sorry, excuse me. But did you forget to check in with Lilith, the barista from Bushwick, and see how she feels about this?
Trump said the United States will be running Venezuela! Whoa! A colony! Whoa! Imperialism! All for what? So a fucking multinational corporation can get profit!
You know what's funny is I basically said the exact same thing this person said, but I said it less loudly. She has a nose ring and I don't, so I'm right and she's wrong. End of story. I guess this is just what happens when you dismantle the soft power of things like USAID. We're no longer doing secret regime change operations behind the scenes. Now we're just straight up—
Fuck my eyes and ears. Oh no, prepare for ears and eyes violation. When you pass away and they cut you open, you're gonna be turned into Umaglu. I didn't think it would go that route, but I'm glad it did. I had to look. She sounded like a literal cartoon character. It's the first time I am watching this video. Even though the people were happy to be freed, don't pretend like Trumpler wanted to be sane by doing that. Oh no, he wants the oil. He had one main reason, which was the oil. And he said so himself. It's not even like he's hiding it. The second reason was because he didn't want the oil to go to Russia or China. The third reason was that, bro was kind of a communist. Fourth reason, maybe somewhere, that's 0.00002%, where maybe he wanted to, do something nice for the people. Maybe. That's probably what was going on.
Kidnapping other world leaders in the dead of night and just saying it's about oil, which honestly kind of makes me believe it's not about oil. They're never that
fair
blatant,
enough,
right? I mean, what could it be? Like, Israel isn't behind this one, right?
The implications here are really great for the Venezuelan people.
Oh, God damn it. People say I have Israel derangement syndrome, but I'm sorry, I can't help it when they get on TV and say—
hold on.
Israel isn't behind this
one,
right?
The implications here are really great for the Venezuelan people.
Oh, God damn it. People say I have Israel derangement syndrome, but I'm sorry, I can't help it when they get on TV and say like this.
No, it's difficult to hear, but it's time.
No, she just made a joke based on that reporter. It's actually fucking ridiculous how many people have Israel fucking derangement syndrome. Even though the people were happy to be— oh no, I read that already. Oh fuck, got shocked with unplugging my charger. What? Two birds with one stone.
To limit the First Amendment in order to protect it. And quickly before it's too late.
What do you mean?
I mean that we need to control the platforms, all the social platforms. We need to stack rank the authenticity of—
yeah, to protect free speech, we're gonna limit free speech, and therefore there is no free speech. Yeah, yeah.
Every person that expresses themselves online and take control over what they are saying based on that ranking.
The government.
You mean like the FBI did with old Twitter? Professional doctors got their opinion revoked because it wasn't the correct opinion and stuff like that. You mean that? Americans, where is my gun again? Yeah, that's all hail Israel giver and guac guac. No, bad monkey. You can be gay. I'm not gay.
The government should
social media.
Should do that.
Try explaining that to someone without showing them the video. Go ahead. Yeah, there's a Jewish billionaire named Shlomo who wants to control the internet. Like, okay, man, you're in too deep. No more Instagram reels for you. Anyway, you should have just let us play video games. Now we're perp walking the president of Venezuela down the streets of New York City. But hey, leftists just—
what do you mean? Oh wait, Mumia is of an ideology that doesn't like that nation. My bad. I don't fucking care about the Middle East. Like, I do not for the love of God, care what happens there. The only thing I would care about is if the war stopped. That'd be a good thing. Anything else? Seriously, I really don't care. I have not a single time got involved with that issue. Bro, the people that I knew that were really deep into it after a month or so were like, yeah, I don't really care. Anything you say for a go suck a dick, you fucking monkey.
Put it this way. By bombing and kidnapping instead of just doing the usual covert psyops, we saved maybe, what, $1 billion? $1 billion that could go to other, more important things, like defense contractor stock buybacks and empty Somalian daycares, apparently.
This is MAGA YouTuber Nick Shirley. Back at a daycare in Minnesota, he alleged was a fraudulent facility in a now viral video. Shirley tries to open locked doors and talk to people at various daycares he claims are frauds.
The point is that blacked out doors, they can't give you any information. You call that number, no one answers.
It's not like Nick Shirley was the first person to expose this either, but now it exploded. And the fallout has been bizarre, to say the least. The funniest part had to be when the infamous Luring Center claimed to have been broken into the night this all went viral.
Unfortunately, we saw that there was important documentation, enrollment of the children, and also employee documentation that was gone.
Yeah, the three things that are actually gonna prove us innocent, yeah, they're gone. Yeah, they're gone. Sorry about that. But we're secretly pretty happy because it kind of saved our ass from, you know, being caught. Oh my god. I care in so much as they keep stealing all our money in suitcases flying out of Minnesota. God damn it. The war there will never stop. War never changes. Looking ass. True and real. Thumbs disc. I'm on the same wavelength as this video. Fallout. She said Fallout.
There were also checkbooks that were ripped from our check papers that were ripped from our book. This is devastating news.
Oh no, somebody broke into the daycare and stole all the paperwork we needed to prove we are a legit operation. Please ignore my suspicious exact paperwork we need to prove we are a legit operation shaped belly. Listen, no hate to the Somalians, but when my family came here 100 years ago, we did organized crime the right way. We would have had Tim Walls and cement shoes at the bottom of Lake Superior.
Is she Italian?
Is sad. This is cartoonishly pathetic. Listen, nobody is gonna want to support government programs if they think it's all going to like this. If you want people to support a welfare state, you have to make sure that welfare is actually going to real things that help real people. Listen, it's already hard enough to convince a right-wing audience that there's more to leftism than Reddit and butt sex. Now I have to convince them the wealth redistribution I advocate for isn't all going to Somalian welfare pirates. Thanks. That money should be spent on more important things like New Gaza. That's right, the World Economic Forum and Jared Kushner are proud to present New Gaza. Yes, the demolition project is finally complete, folks. Time to build a sweet green and a f***ing Deloitte branch on top of the bodies of thousands of dead children. Hell is not hot enough, ladies and gentlemen. Hell is not hot enough. Anyway,
she's British, but she showed wait, but she showed a fucking mafia thing, did she not? Huh. You know, okay, colonialism joke. I get it now. Fuck you. Well, for distribution, you already lost me, woman. You know what? Fair.
Because of all this fraud stuff, Tim Walls is stepping down, which is sad to see because he has to be one of my favorite characters in modern America lore. The first white male DEI hire, the last white dude for Kamala Harris, a dying breed. But hey, maybe this marks an official end to the Kamala Harris era, and we can move on and focus on rebuilding the Democratic Party to something more. Harris stepping toward another White House run.
Oh my God!
No. We are not doing this. No. I swear to God, the Democratic Party is like an old friend addicted to heroin or something. You want to help them, you do everything you can to help them, but they don't listen. They keep doing stupid things and hurting themselves. But you just can't give up on them. You can't. You want to see them get better. You know deep down they could be how they used to be. But it's hopeless. And all your other friends keep saying to you, just forget them. Just forget them. It's not worth it. Come hang out with us instead. But those friends are on crack. Those friends are on crack cocaine. But this Minneapolis fraud thing is looking pretty bad for Tim Walz and the Democrats. People aren't just gonna forget about this. And an ICE officer just shot a woman in the face in Minneapolis.
You can hear the agents tell the woman to get out of the car and approach the SUV. The woman then drives forward. That's when the shots are fired, the car crashing.
As I was writing this video, an innocent woman was picking her kids up from school when an ICE officer jumped in front of her car and randomly shot her in the face. Or an angry protester was blocking the road and tried to run over an ICE officer with her car, so he shot in self-defense. Depends on how you look at it.
She's driving off.
Depends on how you voted, apparently. The way I see it, this woman was not trying to hit him. She was not trying to run him over. I think she was trying to drive away. And in an alternate universe, he dodges the car and she drives away. And it's easy to be like, oh, in hindsight, he should have done this, he should have done that. That's like so much of the discourse right now I'm seeing is just in hindsight this, in hindsight that. And it's easy for us to say in hindsight, you know, after the fact. It's easy to say he could have, he should have. But all he saw was a car revving up and going towards him.
Also, one more issue is that previously he got hit by a car where he didn't shoot the person and he was out of commission for a while. So I think PTSD kicked in as well.
This has been one of the most insane political Rorschach tests I've ever seen in my life. It really all comes down to how you view ICE and police officers in general. Many, not all, leftists view ICE as completely illegitimate. Same with the police, they want to abolish both. So you're not going to get a real unbiased conversation with those people. Because why the f should a protester respect ICE in the first place? And many, not all, conservatives tend to be complete and utter f***ing bootlickers. Completely unable to criticize anything the police do. ICE can do no wrong. Don't tread on me becomes tread harder, daddy, real fast. This is extremely aggravating discourse, and you should be questioning anyone who takes a really firm, hard stance either way and like can't fathom how the other side is seeing what they are seeing. The first episode of my old Hell World series was actually all about police brutality. It was all about police brutality towards innocent protesters. I was a little more ACAB-y back then. I was a little more libbed the f*** out back then. But hey, to be fair to me back then, that is what happens when you live in the sheltered suburbs of Long Island in your parents' basement versus having a kid and living in the city for 4 years. The police are a taxpayer-funded HR department for structural violence. They exist solely to protect the rights of private property. Yeah, we need more police. Police are good. Police are great. Give the police more guns. More guns. Give them more guns. Tanks even. My overall opinion is still basically
she's so ignorant on this, it's hard to watch. I mean, I think she summarized the situation pretty well. Again, I don't think she took a stand here. And yeah, maybe the driver tried to hit him, in which case, I mean, he was justified either way. Right, that was self-defense in any shape, way, or form. Innocent protesters. I mean, that was years ago, so I don't, you know. She also admitted she was lipped the fuck out, so can't really, you know, I can't argue that. Yeah. You didn't hate the media enough. True. The second situation was even more suspect and disgusting. Hello, Happy. Yesterday was really fun. I think someone in particular in your kick chat, I won't say who, is one of the people who guac the cops no matter what. Monkey, stop that. I can't believe that this shit happened. Potentially because fucking P320. Not sure though.
I'm very critical of the police. I am very pro First Amendment. Protesting is a fundamental American right, and we can't just go around labeling protesters domestic terrorists. That is an insane, slippery slope. And if you support that, I promise you it will come back to bite you in the ass. So good luck in 2028 when President Newsom knocks you up. Knocks you up.
Whoa, woman!
2028 when President Newsom locks you up for protesting against mandatory forced feminization or whatever the f it is Democrats do. What do they do? Nothing. They do nothing. I don't know. I left this joke blank. Something pronouns. Like, God forbid the state ever turns me into Swiss cheese and the president's like, she was a radical leftist lunatic. The people called her Kami Mommy. Can you believe that, folks? Kami Mommy. Sad. And some people were like straight up mocking this woman, celebrating it. And then when people were like, what the fuck? They were like, well, you got Charlie Kirk, so now we got one of your guys.
No, that's retarded.
Is that what we're doing now? We're just gonna keep killing each other back and forth? Is that what this is now? Like some kind of...
Yeah, no, but anyone who celebrated either of those deaths is a fucking retard. Either Charlie Kirk or the other. Those that celebrate those should actually have repercussions. Sure, they're not equivalent deaths, but still. Absolute stupidity. You know, the protesters are setting dumpsters on fire outside a federal building. Yeah, no, fair enough. But that's rioting and not protesting. So there is a difference, sure. If we go by meaning, there's a difference. So yeah, it's a blame the gun. Yeah, I know about the P320. Absolute shit stain of a gun. Only death we should celebrate is the streamers. Hey! Let's not go too far, bro. You can call them retarded, but must remember who made them like that. Death is a death. A family is going to be losing someone. Yeah, sure, but again, I might get hate for this, but I don't care. There's a clear difference between the two deaths. One death was an assassination when they were just trying to talk to people. Yes, you might not like what they were saying, but not worth of killing. And the other was a woman who drove 5.5 hours away from her child to go protest ICE, which is a federal law immigration force. So, hey, yo, monkey, turn it down a little bit. You've been glowing a bit hard recently. Turn it down a little bit. It's not what you're saying, it's the amount you're saying it, you know? Hold back a little bit, bro. So yeah, there's a clear difference in the two deaths. Yeah. It was always a riot, let's be real. I mean, I've been to protests, actual protests, where all you do is actually stand somewhere with like signs and shit and collect signatures and stuff. Like actually doing something, but other than that, I've never seen a riot in real life, only on video, so... And most of them, and also, you know, in America. Shackle me, coward. I will return to my ways later. Yeah, that's fine. Just, you know, keep it at a number of stuff. You're glowing a bit hard there, buddy. Number one, we're abstracting ICE multiple times, and again, potentially that because of fucking SIG. Yeah, the SIG is kind of. Why is that gun even? Why is there no recall of that gun? Like, isn't it proven to be a completely faulty product that is endangering everyone's lives by being near it?
Civil War? Who gets me in the national divorce? Hell yeah, 2 Christmases. Like, you agreed with me when I was upset about the reactions people had about Charlie Kirk, and then you're over here like, boo-hoo, she was a stupid libtard. Honestly, some of you just don't have morals. You have like temporary
Nope, I'm
weapons
saying
you
both
can
things.
use to bludgeon people you don't like when you have the chance. You and all the people who mock Charlie Kirk are all going in the pit, and you can come out when you learn how to be normal. In my opinion, a lot of focus on illegal immigration should go to the employers employing illegal immigrants for cheaper scab labor. I feel like that's really important, and like we're not doing that.
Yeah, get rid of the positives, the net positives for illegals, like free housing, healthcare, and stuff like that, and fine the fucking people who enjoy the free slave labor. Well, very cheap slave labor, practically free compared to a normal worker. So yeah, let's do that. Oh my god. Because that would be admission of guilt. Yeah. Explain that to military HR. Get rid of them first. What the fuck? And also get them out too. Oh yeah, but they'll probably leave once they don't have work and don't have like free housing and shit. They'll probably leave on their own because their life in America that way is actually worse than it is in whatever hellscape they came from. Because they can't even make money or a living anymore since they're illegal and can't really get a job. If you actually find the people that give them, you know, the slave labor jobs. Yeah. That what I was saying when I watched that video. Yeah, but you watch Kirsche and she's been saying this for a hot fucking minute. Don't even get me. You know, that's what I'm saying. It is from her, that idea, and it's a glorious fucking idea too.
It's kind of interesting that the government is focused so hard on immigration right now, but like apparently hasn't made any like real actual legislative change to the laws of immigration. Dragging Jose out of Home Depot might work for now, but they have to be working on something more substantial.
I never
right?
said I have original opinions. Fuck you. My opinions are formed by the people around me, by where I live, by the surroundings, and the people I meet. Yeah, and what I know. However, all of that is formed by me. I take in the information. It may not be original, sure, but it is mine. So fuck you. I was talking about what John said as a joke. My bad, didn't reply to him. All right. Fair enough. Also, fuck you. If there is no free shit, they will leave by themselves. Not all. Yeah, not all, but the cleanup will be easier.
Well, Palantir, the company named after the evil crystal ball in Lord of the Rings.
What?
Right. Is apparently working on a new tool for ICE. And what does it do? Oh, nothing really. Just creates a map of deportation targets, pulls up a dossier on them, and assigns them a confidence score. Because if there's one thing we can trust, it's a private Silicon Valley tech company's algorithm deciding who gets disappeared. Every single surveillance tool starts by simply protecting us. It's only gonna affect the baddies. But who are the baddies?
No, don't
Today
do that.
It's illegal immigrants. Tomorrow it's furries. Next week it's people who are into feet. And before you know it, it's fans of VTubers.
No!
You know, on second thought, I don't buy into the propaganda that simply enforcing border security, something every developed country has, is akin to Nazi
Yo,
Germany.
I's got that satanic dick. Oh my
Sorry,
god.
I don't. Build a wall? Hitler. Deport illegal immigrants? Hitler. Just kick out the criminal ones at least? Hitler. Like, there's no other option besides open borders that is acceptable to some people, and I don't get
that's
that. What I do
retarded.
get, however, is that people don't want to live under a Palantir police state, where people can't even film ICE agents without
Yeah,
getting put
no,
on some kind
that's
of
fair.
fucking list. I feel like there has to be
Filming
some kind
them
of
is
normal
fine. Stopping them from doing what they need to do is wrong. Yeah, I think that's fair. Wear a hat that looks like a World War II hat. Hitler! Yeah, probably what people are gonna say.
sane option besides total free-for-all globo-homo versus Peter Thiel nightmare tech bro dystopia. Like, how is it not possible to just, like, be normal? But hey, it's cool the DHS created a portal where you can see all the people they have been deporting. One guy was deported back to Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia doesn't exist anymore. We sent that motherfucker back in time. Listen, what happened to Renee Good was a tragedy. It was terrible, but hopefully nothing like this ever happens again. And another person was shot by ICE in Minneapolis.
God damn it.
According to a preliminary Department of Homeland Security report, 2 Border Patrol agents discharged their weapons, seen here in graphic cell phone video captured by eyewitnesses. 10 shots fired off in total in just seconds.
Boom.
Preddy pronounced dead on the scene.
To be absolutely clear, stuff is still coming out about this as I am filming. Literally, as I am filming, this happened. You know, there's no body cam footage yet, so I could be totally wrong. Totally possible, totally possible.
I also don't know anything about that shooting. Nothing. Therefore, I cannot judge at all. It did look pretty fucked up, though. Just from that.
However, first impressions, watching the video at multiple angles, multiple times.
Do not pun the gun.
Yeah, I think they just fucking murdered that guy. It looks like they took his gun and then shot him. Like 10 officers come over to him, wrestle him to the ground, the agent disarms him, take his gun, they yell gun, 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 and then they shoot him several times in the back. More information can come out.
I said do not pun the gun!
Bootlicking I have been seeing has been fucking insane.
Why does a nurse feel compelled to go confront ICE armed with a 9mm handgun?
Only one person could have prevented this from happening, and it's Alex Preddy.
Yeah, who goes to a protest and brings a gun? Look, if the government can take a firearm from you and then kill you because you had a firearm, then nobody actually has a right to own a firearm.
Fair.
If that is how it works, then there's actually no such thing as the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment does not exist. I feel like some people genuinely just forget that police are just people. ICE officers are just people. They're literally just...
What? None of the European countries are civilized according to Shu? We talked about one of the countries that actually did have guns. I forgot which one it was, though. Fuck, Iran was there. Iran probably knows which country we talked about that did have gun rights in Europe. Fuck. Ah, whatever.
People who work for the government like anyone else. They're DMV employees with guns. They can be stupid. They can be bad. They can make mistakes. Like, I don't know what it is about some people. Like, once someone has a badge, it's like, that person is just a perfect angel.
Norway and Switzerland. Yeah, we talked about Switzerland. I know we didn't talk about fucking Norway. Yeah, we talked about Switzerland and that they have a pretty decent amount of guns per family. He was a retard, but he still shouldn't have died. But that's just me saying that from a comfort of my chair. I'm not a police officer, that's fair. But they also had like 10 people on him, so... Just based on that, it did look like straight up murder. Renee Good was a... Let's be honest, that was straight up just a that thing award for stupid deaths. But you know, that dude didn't really need to die. Well, none of the... Okay, no, I read that. I'm willing to give her a pass on this because she filmed it before we knew more about Preddy. Oh, there's more. Damn. Only civilized European country is Yugoslav. Darwin Award? Yep. She gets a Darwin Award. The other people, probably not. I mean, based on the footage we saw. Also, look at the fucking frame pause I did. Oh, God. The week before he was shot, he also had attacked a police vehicle and kicked its taillight out and got tackled to the ground then as well. And he had the sick P-3020. Oh, damn. Got a Darwin Award too. I'm a talking monkey. Yeah. Experiments and shit and yeah. Yeah, he did that shit multiple times. Abstraction and resistant arrests. Oh. So he had a track record. Damn. Why the fuck was he on the streets?
At all. You're telling me all I have to do to get you fucking people to listen to me is to dress like this? All right, fair enough. Stop gooning. None of this would have happened if ICE agents were...
Am I gonna get banned because I had gun on stream? Fuck that. Hold on, just a second. Just a fucking second. No.
Yes.
Were being trained better instead of being rushed through the system with little to no training. And if Minnesota just worked alongside ICE to make sure they were doing this in a safe and more effective way instead of just egging on a fucking jihad against them. Also, if ICE's goal is to round up pedophiles and fraudsters, I hear there's a pretty big list of pedophiles and fraudsters that need to be rounded up. Unfortunately, we'll never fucking get to see it. I'm trying to make this video—
I think we have two lists. One is the Epstein list and one is the list that Destiny has. Yep. I'm still on that fucking ass. I want that list, Destiny. Give us the fucking list. I read that. Yeah, he did that shit. Oh yeah, you poor summer child. She lacks the context in this video and therefore she gets a pass for now. Fair. Wait, what is Destiny list? Well, there was a Twitter post that Destiny threatened to release a list if he ever were to go down, saying if he's gonna go down, he's not gonna go down alone. Yeah, I wanna see that fucking list.
Somewhat funny and entertaining, but I'm not gonna lie, this is really bleak. Is America okay? Can we please go one single day without living through a major historical event, please? And a bunch of new Epstein files just dropped. Great.
Yay.
We're going to war with Iran soon, aren't we? Where was I? This just says Mr. Beast tendies. What? Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is simulating a chicken's body and the cells are just multiplying. Honestly, can't tell the difference. What the heck?
I will not live in a pod.
What?
I will not eat the Antichrist lab-grown chicken tendies. Oh, I completely forgot about this. Sorry, I am not on my Vyvanse today, folks. I forgot to take my normal pills. It wasn't long before the race hustlers took advantage of the terrible Renee Good situation in Minneapolis.
Say Her Name is a movement started by Black women, for Black women specifically. And it's not appropriate to use in regards to Renee Good.
She deserves a hashtag and everything. It should not be Say Her Name. Say Her Name is reserved for Black women.
This is not for any other race. Simple as that.
Say Her Name is specifically reserved for Black women.
Say Her Name is for Black women.
It feels kind of wrong being here in some way. I don't know why.
Why do you think? Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know why. That's called white guilt, honey. That's the white guilt you're feeling.
He did not deserve to die. Wait, well, he would still be alive if he did not fight ICE. When you carry a gun, you should not start a fight. True. He did not deserve to die. Also true. But he did deserve to get at least locked up in, maybe not real prison, but like the federal one. Is there a difference? I thought the smaller prison, right? The police station prison thing. Bro looks like an aunt.
It's amazing. You can literally be
Federal
killed by the
detention.
state
Yeah,
for the
that
cause. And these fucking people will still disgrace you for the curse of being born Caucasian.
Yep.
This is very woke 1.0.
Why
I
is-
thought it was dark woke time.
Somebody forgetting when they're good. She has achieved the highest honor a white person can achieve. Race traitor.
That is disgusting in every single way. Right. Gatekeeping a hashtag. Why can't this be a dream and we just wake up? Not racist, by the way. Yup. Yeah, protesters, by the way. I mean, what they're saying is, very, very, but, just from this clip, this does seem like a protest. The message is completely wrong and, fucked, but, sleep-hitting motherfuckers. True. Self-hating motherfuckers. Yeah. I don't understand that. It's so fucking weird, too.
She has achieved the highest honor a white person can achieve. Race traitor.
Yeah,
And this type of psychotic rhetoric seems to be working, because like 70% of the videos I see of people like trying to disrupt ICE has been white women. White women literally throwing themselves at armed officers like lemmings off a fucking cliff for street tacos. What the hell is going on with white women? Who will save the white race?
No.
Ah,
No.
yes, Hitler's strongest soldiers. A Mexican, a Dominican, a black guy, and a looksmaxer. That looksmaxer is none other than Clavicular. Clavicular is a Gen Z influencer and live streamer who got his start within the niche red pill communities and has recently blown up to mainstream popularity, especially in right-wing circles. His main claim to fame is looksmaxing. Looksmaxing, for those of you who are employed, is...
Please call me Fura instead. I'd not go there, bro.
Looksmaxing is a term for aggressively maximizing one's physical attractiveness through routines like skincare, facial exercises, mewing, fitness, and sometimes extreme cosmetic procedures.
Like a hammer!
Originating in online incel forums, but popularized on TikTok, focusing on enhancing features like jawline and bone structure. I personally think it's interesting to see men adopting the insane beauty rituals that women have been doing for decades. But now that a man is doing it, it's seen as psychopathic or gay. A woman will literally spend thousands of dollars on hair, makeup, skincare, peptides, plastic surgery, fillers, Botox, red light therapy, moon water, and we just call her Stacey. But a man does it, and we call him Patrick Bateman. A woman reshapes her entire face with makeup? Normal. A man reshapes his jawline with makeup? Gay. A woman wears a push-up bra to make her tits look bigger? Empowering. A man shoves socks in his shoes to make himself taller? A liar. A woman gets lip filler? Typical. A man smashes his face with a hammer to make his
model coming, or are you sure this isn't you, mummy? You piece of shit. Oh my god. Ah.
Okay, yeah, that one's a little insane. One of the looksmaxing tips some young men are apparently doing is called bone smashing, where they take a hard object, usually a hammer, and smash the bones in their face to make their face temporarily swell up and allegedly give them that Chad jawline. Honestly, don't knock it till you try it. Here we go. Perfect. So that concludes this episode of the Hell World Report. If you liked it, please subscribe and consider donating to my Patreon, link down below. It helps the channel and I appreciate it.
Oh, I see what she did. Instead of going for the line of her lips with the lipstick, she went over it quite perfectly too. God damn. Hello, Reaper. Holy. She becomes a British woman. I got distracted, reorganized a whole shelf. What happened? She was better before. True.
So much. If you don't want to do that, you can also put a little tip down in the tip jar somewhere over here
Nah, I'm
somewhere.
good.
I feel like a barista. Yeah, it's just gonna ask you something on the screen down there. If you have some
God
stories
damn
you
it.
want me to cover in the next Hell World Report, be sure to send them to me on Twitter at ShoeOnHead. I will give you a little shout out if I wind up using the story in the next episode. Okay, and I will see you guys with a new fun slot video. I keep promising a slot video, and then terrible things keep happening. I'm sorry. Next video is a slot video. I promise.
Is it?
Okay. Bye.
Is it? She looks like OF. Probably. Fair enough. Shoes troop confirmed. Oh, simps, by the way. All of these. Man. Fem Trump. God damn it. Retarded brothers forever. God damn. The outro is pretty fucking long. Huh. Usually it's over in like 30 seconds. God damn, there's a whole lot more support than before. I've never heard the song this long before. Hello, Scorpion, I did see you. Hi. Holy shit, there's this much to the song? I remember sometimes when I look at my head in the mirror and thought to myself, is my head too big? Is my head too small? Then I'd be like, oh, I have to get back to playing my Pokemon game or my cheese is ready. And just forgot about what I was thinking. Fair enough, same. Alright, we're almost done. But yeah. Gotta go. I think I'm getting a few.
Government's good little boy. You are.
Anyway, yeah, this was freaking Shoehead. Oh my god. I knew most of the issues already, but yeah, that was my first time seeing the clip about that dude getting killed. And honestly, I don't know much about it, so, you know, not judging, but I cringed when I saw the Red Pill group with the fucking Lux Maxer, Andrew Tate and shit. God. Anyway. Yeah. Check out Shoehead, like, comment, and subscribe. Absolute good videos. Bye-bye.